early game. I'm not sure I mentioned that yet, but Sim, a little intimidated by this other resource. These Vespene geysers, just not something he's into. I mean, it's kind of a scary resource. It opens up a lot of different choices, but he's just going to stay safe. He's just going to build supply depots and Marines. Meanwhile, our Protoss has finally started his warp gate. He's actually the first Protoss in the game with a warp gate technology. He's about 30 seconds underway. Getting the ground armor level 1 as well as using all of his, what is this, 7 gateways to queue out units. He does have the in-base expansion. But again, the blue Protoss on the other team, Ender, with the triple expansion, so he's up to 4 bases. The Zerg sitting comfortably on 2. And we do see the Infestation Pit, the Spire, and the Nidus Network nearly done now for JabbeRWocK, just going for every tech. So I believe that's we're seeing kind of the opposite. JabbeRWocK going for every tech, and Sim going for no tech at all. He doesn't even have Stim or Combat Shield. He hasn't had the 25 gas yet to get the tech lab. It looks like he's harvesting gas now with 1 SCV. No, he's got 2. 1 in each gas geyser. He's almost mined out of his main, though, despite only having like 3 workers the entire game. So we're just kind of waiting for the inevitable, the delayed macro up. Now Ender actually taking the other base down here. So the quadruple ninja expansion coming down from Ender. And he's at 108 supply, really indicative of that. 110 for his Zerg partner, despite going for every tech choice. And a couple of Mutalisks on the way, as well as some Zerglings. Now getting the Gilwall Reconstitution, which will make his roaches faster. And if we look back in the purple and teal base, we do see Warp Gate finally finished up for Super Zerg. 23 minutes, 25 seconds. Very standard timing on that. And a group of Marines just headed around. Marines and bunkers and supply depots, that's all Terran needs. Now taking down the destructible rocks for no conceivable reason at all. We do see 2 forges now down for Super Zerg, trying to get up some more probes. There's a Twilight Council as well. I can't quite see where it is. Oh, there it is. Never mind. And these probes just chilling now. There's the conga line of probes transferred to the natural. More destructible rocks being taken down by Sim. Just not liking the rock mechanic necessarily. We do see another probe transfer headed down. And really, this is a pretty unlosable situation at this point for the red and blue players. 132 and 138 supply to 68 for both of their opponents. And we do see air weapons level 3 being researched for the blue Protoss player, actually asking if he needs gas. Unable to spend his gas with 3 starports, a fleet beacon, and a forge. So the cybernetics core has been working very diligently. His Void Rays and Mothership up to 2-1, about to be 3-1. 4 more Void Rays on the way, as well as Protoss Shields level 1. We see the Greater Spire morphing in for a red Zerg player. And actually taking the other base down here. So the red and blue team now have the entire map officially. Meanwhile, our Terran buddy about to be mined out in his main, which is the only base he has. A little bit scared to use that energy on his command center. He doesn't want to overdo it. Mules will just get rid of these mineral patches too fast, and he won't have any minerals left, despite having 2,000 banked up. He could have even dropped supply earlier. But regardless, JabbeRWocK will be on 3 bases. His partner Ender will be on 5, and Super Zerg has 2, but one of them completely mined out. I see no more minerals here, and Sim still just trundling along on his 1 base. Just not a whole lot of minerals left in this base for those Marines. He does have gas now, but opting to spend it. Oh, he is getting combat shield, so congratulations to him. He also has a factory. Maybe we'll see a couple of siege tanks as well. It's very exciting new strategies. We do see a probe coming down to take sort of a macro nexus location. I'm not sure he realizes that there's no benefit to building it here. But superzerg immediately scouted out. We did see him click on it, probably in view. Yeah, he's actually pinging it right now. And that Nexus is not too long for the world. Actually, now the red player clicking on it, he's going to hit it with some mutilisks. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's not as many as I thought it was, but it's still a pretty significant amount of mutas headed out across the map. There's 20 of them in this flock. Down goes the probe, and the Nexus is canceled. If we look at the APMs, I've always been curious about this. We've been at this game for a while. Sim actually falling behind 13. I guess you don't need APM when you're playing Terran. But more Void Rays, this significant amount of Void Rays. There's the scan, and now the opponents should know what's coming for them. It's, oh my goodness, this is way too many Void Rays. There's 25 right there, along with this mothership, and 4 more on the way. I guess both players waiting until they're maxed up. superzerg trying to pretend that he's left the game. Always good to try, I suppose. You know, when in doubt, just fake you left the game. Decent army, only 8 units, though, not going to be horribly good against Void Rays and Broodlords. With more stalkers morphing in. Does he have Blink researched? Twilight Council was up here. No, he built a Twilight Council and didn't do anything with it. Actually, might not have had the money. He's only mining off this one base. Our Terran player now almost entirely gone on minerals. And we do see the Mutalisks coming in to take out the stack of pylons. Now target firing the Terran base. He's going to lose a lot of these Mutalisks. Little does he know if he takes out that base, the Terran player actually would be out of the game. JabbeRWocK at 172 supply. Ender now maxed out. This last Void Ray popping out will be his last one. Ooh, so we'll see what he's got. He's got 30 Void Rays in this army for Ender as well as the mothership. He's actually going to build more Stargates so that he can remax more quickly on Void Rays if these get taken down. So you do see actually decent saturation on most of his bases. If we look at the units tab, we see 93 probes. So Ender maybe a little bit overzealous with the probes. 42 drones for JabbeRWocK, 17 SCVs for Sim, 35 probes for superzerg. And JabbeRWocK saying they should be mined out soon, and that actually very true. Sim going to move down as he's only got these 3 mineral patches left. These SCVs just a little bit confused about their fate. Why did the orbital command leave us? A couple of them now starting to realize it one by one that they can in fact just go down to this base. So now Sim actually starting SCV production again. But let's just check back with the Zerg army here. A couple of Broodlords done. There's 5, 6 of them there, as well as a couple more Corruptors. A huge flock of mutas, some Lynx, some Roaches. You know, just a little bit of everything. And now superzerg expand outside his base. And they're asking his teammate if he's ever had 9 starports before, which he in fact does. Is maxed on Void Rays and Mothership. He's got 2 Zealots somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where. There they are, actually. As well as 1 more Void Ray that it looks like he forgot about just briefly. But here comes the Protoss army moving out across the map. Void Rays leading the charge with the Mothership. And naturally, they've built the slowest armies in the game. They're going to queue just outside their opponent's base. And the inevitable slaughter that ensues will be pretty hilarious after that cannon rush. So again, this started out with a cannon rush that did a lot of damage. The purple and teal players did say GG offensively, and it looks like these guys were just a little bit angry. So JabbeRWocK and Ender set to do a lot of damage. The Roaches now incoming. Here come the Broodlords. A couple of drones being transferred down to the bottom base. And we do have 2 mixed armies meeting up. Our the opponent's Sim and superzerg at 109 and 133, and of course on worse units. So we're all set for the inevitable collision. Air armor level 3 nearly done, so these are upgraded 2, 2, 3. And here we go from Ender. Ender says it's time to go, and away they do. The Wings and Void Rays moving into the natural. There's only Stalkers here to defend, and they're gone very quickly. Let's see how quickly this base dies. Oh my goodness. So one base already down. The rest of the army moving in the front. The armies of the Terran Protoss player trying to respond, but Pure Marine actually not going to trade very favorably against this, I believe. And I apologize for the lag. There's a vortex actually going down on most of the Marines. The Broodlings now getting involved in the fight. Broodlings raining down. Everything getting pulled into the vortex. The Butalisks will be able to do more splash damage as soon as they leave. I don't actually think there's any detection here from superzerg or Sim. superzerg left the game, and there goes Sim. So congratulations to Ender and JabbeRWocK on winning that game after the cannon rush in the natural. And just kind of raffle stomping their opponents. The Mothership Void Ray combination in conjunction with Broodlord Corruptor Roachling, proving very effective against Pure Marine and Gateway units. So thanks for tuning in. My name is Meristematic. You can follow my Twitch TV channel at twitch.tv/Meristematic. You can email me feedback or whatever at meristematicsc@gmail.com. YouTube channel is youtube.com/meristematicsc. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this cast. This was just a fun game, a bronze 2v2 game, and again, I hope you enjoyed the cast. Thank you for watching.